Okay, so here we're going to be looking at just the percent by mass of sulfur in two different compounds and comparing them. So in previous problems we have been getting the percent by mass of each element and then finding the percent composition for the whole compound. But here we're just basically doing one part of that for for two different substances. I was going to say for every substance, but there's only two. Okay, here I'm going to take H2SO4, this is sulfuric acid, and I need to find its molar mass. So I've got 1.01 grams per mole for hydrogen. I've got 32.07 grams per mole for sulfur. Remember, I'm getting all this stuff from the periodic table. And I've got 16 grams per mole for oxygen. Okay, this is for H2SO4. I've got 2 hydrogens. Oops, excuse me. Times 2 is 2.02. Okay, there's 1 sulfur. And I've got 4 oxygens. If I add that up, my molar mass is going to be, I didn't line things up, so that's 898.09 grams per mole of H2SO4. So I can go ahead and find the percent by mass of just sulfur, so I'm going to take the 32.07 grams, I'm assuming I have 1 mole, so let's just do grams, divided by 98.09 grams times 100%, and that's going to give me 32.07 divided by 98.09 times 100. So 32.69% sulfur. Okay, so by mass for H2SO4. So let's do the same thing for sulfur out of this new compound. So here I've still got, this is for H2S2O8. So I've got hydrogen, oxygen, and sulfur. And I just did that completely out of order, but whatever. Alright, I've got 1.01 times 2, so 2.02 grams per mole for hydrogen. For oxygen, I've got 16 times 8. Okay, so it should be 2 times 64, because 16 times 4 is 64, so twice that should be 128. And then sulfur, I've got 32.07 times 2. So it's going to be 64.14 grams per mole. Okay. Add that up, and the molar mass is going to be, let's see, so that's 1014. So that's going to be, oh, that's 137, so 13, that's 9, so 194, excuse me, 0.16 grams per mole. That's what happens when you don't line things up correctly. It takes you forever. Or you could use your calculator. Okay, so just for sulfur, I'm going to take its contribution mass-wise, 64.14 grams of sulfur in 1 mole of this for every 194.16 grams of my compound. So you guys, you could do this too. If that helps you remember, you're looking at your percentage of sulfur out of this compound. You could do that. Okay, so let's do the math. So we're going to do 64.14 divided by 194.16 and multiply it by 100. So 33.03% sulfur. Okay, so in this compound, it's 33.03% of its mass is from sulfur. In this first compound, only 32.69% of its mass is from sulfur. So very close, however, H2S2O8 has the larger percent by mass of sulfur.